Okay. So if you want to take up a new program, pretty simple. Go to Alt F, click on New, go to Alt W, zoom in your code. Alt W is optional. I wanted you to only have the clear interaction of the current program without getting confused. So that's why you had a player screen. So write in your comments which program is all this about. Suppose I want to find out, okay, let me find out square root of a number. Square root of a number. So here I would want to show you using of header files, I mean the standard libraries. So I am using hash include, come on, say it along with me, stdio.h. What is the job of stdio.h? The job of stdio.h is to include all the header files related to standard and include all the print functions related to standard input output. In the same way, conio.h also regarding console. Okay, so now I want to find out the square root of a number. So therefore, int main enter. Because I wrote int main, the last statement should be return 0, close your main. Now inside this, write your code. Now, square root, you need to design a logic or use something that is already available. It is because C programming language supports rich set of built-in libraries. I use a built-in library called math.h, in which I directly use, there is a function called square root, SQRT. Okay, so if I want to suppose find out the square root of 5, then I simply write /n. This is one of the ways of using it. There are so many ways of using it. We'll learn it as we go by. Square root of 5 is equal to percentile f, comma. Directly use the function, call the function. What's the name of the function? SQRT. SQRT is the function. It takes one input. What is the input that it takes? Just given the input here inside. I want to find out the square root of 5, which returns a double value. Double and float are almost similar because that's a simple value. So it stores there. This is your program. So you want to have a fresh answer. So therefore, since there is only one printf statement and no declarations, just clear your screen. And the last statement before should be get ch, so that your output wait for you. Wait for a keystroke. Oh, sorry. I did not save my code. So yes, let me go here. Alt F, save. Example 3, right? eg3.c. Alt F, save. I ensured my program, compile and run. This is the answer for square root of 5. Okay, if you want, you can try out with a better option, which you all know. For example, let me write square root of 25 and see how is it working. We all know, right? Square root of 25 is 5. Because I'm printing a float value, it prints. Yeah, exactly right. It prints 0.0000. But let us see. Because I modified my code, yes, 5.000. If you want to print for any number, if you want to change it for any number, what do? You'll put some number x and read that x and print the value of x. Okay, so if you want to do it for any number, then you simply have a number x and then you read and write the number x, printf, enter number x. Remember, this only works for positive number. Enter any positive number. This only works for positive numbers, please remember, because square root does not give the answers of negative numbers. It gives undefined value, which might throw an error to you. So therefore, scanf, percentile D, oh sorry, percentile D. Okay, you finished percentile D, comma, ampersand X. So now if you want to find out the square root of x, you simply write square root of percentile D is equal to percentile x. Here you have x, comma. You're finding out the square root of not 25. We are finding out the square root of x. So save your program, compile your program. I am just making these modifications to make you understand that it's an incremental process. You just go on, begin to learn each thing step by step. I wanted to find out the number input of 9 and the answer is 3. Okay, yes. I'll run again to find out the square root of 2. So therefore, I get the answer is 1.4142, which is known to all of us. So that's it from my side. I wanted you to understand that this is how you proceed to execute. So before we close, I recommend you to take a pen and a paper and, finish off executing by just take those few programs and start executing for yourself. So dear students, I recommend you to execute this 5 simple programs. So I'm just putting it on your screen and I would recommend you to do all this. So therefore, let us, you got to write a C program for adding 3 numbers. Okay, next one. Take this and write it. Try to develop your own codes and run it. Write a C program to find area and perimeter of a circle. Okay, circle, I did it right. Of a rectangle. Okay, next. Same. Let me put it as it is. Write a C program to find area and perimeter of. Write a C program to find area and perimeter of a square. These are called as formula-based programs. So again, write a C program to find area and perimeter of a triangle. Okay, or we'll write a C program to find volume of a cube. And the last question, write a C program to find average of 3 numbers. Okay, these are a few problems. I recommend you to try it on your own. I want all of you to just, try this on your own. Try to code. This is what I wanted you to understand. This is what you got to do. You got to try to code these programs in C language and see how is it working to you. So is the programs clear? So this is what you're expected to do. Expected to execute, take a pen and a paper, write your codes, put it on the computer, run it, and then get your answers. So thank you.